Hey, Brian, it's Pratt here. So, I'm a writer. I write epic fantasy books, and I've been writing now for nearly 20 years. March 1st, actually December 1st of this year will mark my 20th year as a published author. Yes, I'm self-published. I did it all myself. But since 2011, I've been selling enough books to live off the royalties. So I must be doing something right. And one of the things I do is I give the first book of my series for free. Now I've got several series out that I do this with. The first one is the Morcyth Saga. That's my primary series that everybody starts with. So you can download the first book, The Unsuspecting Mage, for free from Amazon or pretty much anywhere. iBooks, Barnes & Noble, it's there. You can just download it for free. Basically, I'm a role player, and it's all about a role player who goes to another world for a job and ends up being able to do magic. Has to learn it by rote or by trial and error. Yeah, trial and error. He has very little to go on, and he has no idea why he's there. The series is 7 books long, and it's not until the last book that he knows why he's there. Basically, all he's told to go on is just do what you think is right, and everything else just kind of propels him along. He meets some people along the way that joins him and helps him, as any good role-playing party will do. He'll accumulate people of various skills needed. And so, yeah, I'm an old-time DM. I was a dungeon master back when Dungeons & Dragons first started, and I've been role-playing ever since. And I love role-playing games. I love online role-playing. So when I write my books, that's pretty much what I write about. I write about gamers. I write about Dungeon Dragon type stories, fighters, magic users, thieves, traps, dungeon delving, gods, battles. Oh, a lot of battles. I do love writing the battles. So the first book of the Morcyth Saga, as I was saying, The Unsuspecting Mage, is free. Download on Amazon. Amazon says it's 473 pages, so it's not a teaser book. It's not a partial book. It is a full-on first novel of this series. I'm doing that to introduce myself and to let you guys taste my style. And if you enjoy it, you continue on and buy the rest of them. Now, the next series is the Adventurers Guild. Jickus and Reniki, two lads from a small town, want to join the Adventurers Guild. Well, as it happens, there's a certain criteria you have to meet to join an Adventurers Guild, and they don't qualify for any of that. So they're being told no. However, if they join a party, an established Adventurers Guild party, complete the adventure, then the person in charge of that troop will put them up for membership. Now, there is a troop, Charkis troop, and they learn that they need some new people, and they're about ready to launch off onto an adventure. Unfortunately for poor Jacobs and Reniki, they sign on as springers, and they think springers means new people, like spring chicken, but no, it means springers spring the trap. So instead of giving a thief a good percentage of the loot, they hire around these 2 new guys who just go open chests, walk in front of them in the corridors and stuff like that. So if there's a trap, these guys will spring it and get killed. But if they survive and make it back, then they'll be put up for membership. So they do that, and it kind of goes from there. That's just a fun book and really interesting and lots of adventure. That one there is really Dungeon Dragon-ish. And yeah. Then the other one is the Broken Key trilogy. The first book of that, Shepherd's Quest, is about these a shepherd, Ryan, and his friend Chadrick. They're both 0 skilled. Ryan is a shepherd, poor shepherd. Chad is a miller's son, and then they have another friend, Bart, who's got a mysterious past. He's basically the thief of the group. And then about halfway through the book, they encounter Kevik, who is a wizard's apprentice, magic user, level 1 or 2 maybe, that whose master dies and he's left alone, and so he joins the other 3. And they're in search of the king's hoard, fabled hoard of mass wealth. And then they set out. There's a key, a broken key, and each book they find a new piece of key, and if they get it assembled, they can open the king's hoard. And that one there explores scrolls, potions, and guilds and things like that. Again, that one there is free too. So there's 3 free books you can try for free before you even have to pay for anything else of mine, and it just gives you a good adventure. So Brian is Pratt. I just want to throw that out there. I'm on a stretch of Texas highway that is very, very empty. I've seen like 3 cars since I've started. Anyway, if you like this video, please like it. If you want to hear more from me, or you want to hear more from my books, check out the rest of my channel. I've even got playlists where I read books for free. If you want to just listen to them, just hit the playlist, hit play all, and it'll go through every chapter. I read them with commentary. I'm not professional by any means, but they're there if you're interested. So if you like this video, please like it, share it, comment. Anyway, y'all take care. Coming up to a town here, so I better get off. Y'all take care.